bigger, think greater than. You know how we do over here. It's all about being your greatest self. We going into Survivor Series, man. The recap, yo, from In the Building. He was there, you know what I'm saying? Man, I'm just gonna go over the whole experience because this was my first battle event that I went to, you know what I'm saying? My first official battle I went to, and it was a URL card. It was a good card. It was the first card of 2018 and the most major card ever in the DMV Virginia area. You know, give you a little feel about us because you know, I know I'm new to this blogging thing and media. Man, we get there, first person we run into, Tay-Rock. Come on, you know what I'm saying? Just set the day off already right. Hollered at Tay-Rock, you know what I'm saying? Yada, 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 chopped it up for a second. Got moving to the event. On the way, you know what I'm saying? After we parked, on the walk to, you know, to the venue, the top, we run into Champion Zone, J Black and Tech 9. Hollered at J Black, Tech 9 for a minute, you know what I'm saying? Talked to them on the way to the venue. Actually walked the rest of the way from the parking spot to the venue with Tech and J Black, you know what I'm saying? So that was a great experience. Got to chop it up with the guys who at the top of this media game. After that, you know, we get to the venue, and I'm gonna tell you, y'all, I was humbled, you know, because one of the first people I see when we get there to the actual building is Craig Lamar. He in the corner, standing there. He says to me, "Yo, you got a blog, don't you?" I'm like, "Oh shit, niggas done seen the nigga shit. You know, I just started this shit this weekend. Niggas already saying what a cat doing." So, you know, that was of course a great thing, you know what I'm saying, to hear that. I want to shout out Craig Lamar too, you know what I'm saying, just for even taking the time to watch, you know what I'm saying, and recognizing a nigga when you see me, you know what I'm saying. So after that, I seen my boy Holmesy, you know, like I've said in my other blogs, Holmesy is probably the cat I communicated the most with as far as on social media in this battle rap game. And so my man Holmes, he got to chop it up. He came in, acknowledged the boy, you know what I'm saying, recognized me off gate, you know what I'm saying, we talk, you know what I'm saying, yada yada yada. You know, then we go down, you know what I'm saying, we see Snake Eyes, you know what I'm saying, we see Snake. Snake also called me out like, "Yo, you did a blog, didn't you? And you picked Mel." He just straight said it, "You picked Mel, didn't you?" He was like, "Yo, matter of fact, I know exactly what you said. Told me what I said word for word on the prediction blog," you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, so yeah, he told me, you know, the fact, like I said, the brothers even saying my predictions, you know what I'm saying? Saul told me what I was gonna say, what I said word for word. That let me know that not only is cats watching, but they dissecting, you know what I'm saying, what I'm saying. And that's great, you know what I'm saying, that's humbling. So boom, let me get to, you know, the goings on. Like I said, you know, we already had our tickets, of course, so right after we finished talking to Snake, Troy Martin, you know what I'm saying, we see the boy Troy Martin, he come get us all banded up, you know what I'm saying, we get banded up, get, you know, searched, head into the venue. So we head into the venue, we probably got out there about 1:45, something like that. They open the doors like about 1, you know what I'm saying, and you know, they had the event scheduled to start at 2, but they pretty much had us going in right at about 1. So we went in, you know what I'm saying, hit the bar, you know what I'm saying, had a little drink, you know, got a good spot. The venue had an upstairs and downstairs. It was a nice venue too because the stage was in the back of the club, you know, and it was like a square around it, like, you know, people could stand around from the stage around the joint. The inside, you know, people were standing in the middle, but then they had an upstairs that was like, you know, around. So no matter where you was standing in the club, upstairs, downstairs, you had a pretty much good angle. We was at the back, the front, looking down at the stage upstairs. So we had a good spot. I mean, looking directly at the stage. We could see the crowd, you know. I ain't take no pictures. I took a couple of pictures from the inside, you know what I'm saying, just of the venue itself and the people, you know what I'm saying, of the stage, you know what I'm saying. I ain't taking no, you know, definitely don't want to get caught with no phone. I ain't trying to get played, you know what I'm saying, thrown out of my first event, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, you know, we got a couple of little pictures, you know what I'm saying, or whatever from inside the venue. You know, of course, it started a little late. It didn't start right at 2. I think they probably started about 2:30. You know what I'm saying? The event went on till 10 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? You know, standing room, they had some seats, but pretty much, you know, we was standing up, you know what I'm saying, enjoying it for the most part. First battle was the Queen of the Ring event, you know, Jade versus Diesel. That was a judged battle. They didn't judge it on the spot. If they did, I mean, no, they didn't judge it on the spot. Now they didn't judge it on the spot, but it was a judged battle, and it was $1,000 on the line. Jade went first. She choked every round, yo. You know, it was bad. It was a bad showing. She choked every round. In my prediction, I had Jade 2-1 because I hadn't seen much of Diesel, but Diesel definitely made herself known that night. I mean, it was a 30. It was a 30 in the building. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a 30 on cam if it drops. You know, Jade choked every round. You know, she did the things that what she did get off, what she was able to get off. You know, she had something there. You know, but it just wasn't enough. Just Diesel did more every round. You know, and then Diesel did more every round, and then when you take into consideration the chokes every round, I mean, it was just clear, you know. So I ain't gonna spend much time on that one. It was very clear, you know. At the end of the battle, Diesel just straight grabbed the check. You know, they had one of those big checks, you know. Diesel just straight grabbed the check. It was really no denying it, you know what I'm saying? It was clear. You know, and I will just say, I want to say in the second, I think it was, you know, I mean, the crowd was not feeling Jade, you know, but I'm going to be honest, the crowd was not biased. This was the first battle of the night, so everybody was ready for the show. So it was no excuses. The crowd wasn't biased, even though we were in Richmond and it was like a DMV versus New York card, and Diesel was from Richmond. It really wasn't biased. It was based on the bars. Every battle was based on the bars. You know, there was no bias. I don't care where you was from, and even though it was a DMV crowd, whatever, nobody was biased. So, you know, Jade, I mean, you know, she lost clear. You know, it was a clear loss. So, like I said, that was 3-0. Like I said, in the second round, she wanted to get frustrated with the crowd. If somebody did say something, nobody heard anything. But, you know, it didn't seem like anybody. The crowd was quiet. I mean, I ain't hear nothing said. I mean, if something was said, it wasn't noticeable. It wasn't enough to stop the battle or to interrupt anything. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't that. So, you know, like I said, that was a clear 3-0. I'm going to go in the order of the night, you know, not the order of how it was on the card. And the second battle of the night was my boy Holmesy and Craig Lamar.